Whoville love Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be that his head wasn't screwed on right. It could be that his shoes were just too tight. But perhaps the most important reason of all was that his heart was just 2 sizes too small.
Whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, the Grinch spent his Christmas Eve hating the Whos, staring down from his cave with a sour, Grinchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in their town.
Okay, now guys. Yes.
Because I hate your guts, shit, I hate you so much. I hope you suffer a small paper cut. I hope your boss makes you stay for a half hour more. Because I hate your guts, and I wish I didn't love you anymore. I hate the way you breathe, the stupid way you sneeze. How does everything you eat end up stuck in your teeth? The way you steal the sheets when we go to bed, as I guess there a hole in the back of your head. Because I hate your guts, shit, I hate you so much. I hope the battery dies on your phone. I hope your favorite TV show fails to record. Because I hate your guts, and I wish I didn't love you anymore. Wish I didn't love you, oh, wish I didn't love you, oh, wish I didn't love you, oh. I hope when I'm out on tour you lose your keys to the door. Because I hate your guts, and I wish I didn't love you anymore. Wish I didn't love you, wish I didn't love you, wish I didn't love you, oh. So you must be mistaken if you wanna date me. You'd be more respected if you were to hate me. There's so many warnings you choose to ignore. Because I hate your guts, and I wish I didn't love you anymore. I hate your guts.
For he knew all the Whos down in Whoville beneath were busy now hanging their mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he angrily sneered. For tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here.
Then he growled with his Grinchly fingers nervously drumming. I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow he knew all the Who girls and Who boys, they'd wake bright and early, they'd rush for their toys.
Oh, and the noise. Oh, the
Noise. The noise, noise, noise. That's the one thing he hated. The noise. The noise, noise, noise.
And then the Whos, young and old, would sit down and have a feast.
And they feast. And they feast. And they feast, 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 feast.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
They would feast on the Who pudding and the Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they did something he least liked of all the Who's down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing.
They sing, sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this whole Christmas thing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how?
Okay. And cue music.
Welcome Christmas, come this way. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day.
Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do. The Grinch laughed in his throat, and he grabbed a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat.
As he chuckled and clucked, what a great Grinchy trick. With this hat and this coat, I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer. As the Grinch looked around, but since reindeers were scarce, there were none to be found.
Did that stop the old Grinch? No. The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max over, and he grabbed some red thread. Then he tied a big horn on the top of his head.
Who's got a beard that's long and white? Santa's got a beard that's long and white. Who comes around on a special night? Santa comes around on a special night. Special night. Beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who's got boots and a suit of red? Santa's got boots and a suit of red. Who wears a long cap on his head? Santa wears a long cap on his head. Cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who's got a great big cherry nose? Santa's got a great big cherry nose. Who laughs this way? Ho, ho, ho. Santa laughs this way. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who very soon will come our way? Santa very soon will come our way. 8 little reindeer pull his sleigh. Santa's little reindeer pull his sleigh. Reindeer sleigh comes our way. Ho, ho, ho. Cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus.
Then he loaded some bags in some old empty sacks. On a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, "Giddy up," and the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, "This is stop number 1," the old Grinchy Claus hissed. Then he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue.
Well, it's Christmas time again. Decorations are on by the fire. Everybody's singing. All the bells are ringing out, and it's Christmas all over again. Yeah, again. Long distance relatives, haven't seen them in a long, long time. Yeah, I kind of miss missed him. I just don't want to kiss him now, and it's Christmas all over again. Yeah, yeah. And all over town, little kids come get down. And Christmas is a rockin' time. Put your body next to mine. Underneath the mistletoe we go. We go. Everybody's singing, all the bells are ringing out, and it's Christmas all over again. Yeah, again. And right down our block, little kids start to rock. Christmas is a rockin' time. Put your body next to mine. Underneath the mistletoe we go. We go. Merry Christmas time. Come and find you happy and thereby your fire. I hope you have a good one. I hope Mama gets the shopping done, and it's a Christmas all over again. Oh, baby, it's Christmas all over again. Oh, yeah. And it's Christmas all over again. Now let's see. I want a new Rickenbacker guitar, 2 Fender Bassmans, Chuck Berry songbook, xylophone.
With the Who stockings all hung in a row, these stockings, he grinned, are the first thing to go. Then the Grinch, with a smile so unpleasant, he looked around the room and stole every single present. Pop guns, bicycles, tricycles, and plums. Oh, and the little Who's plums. Then the Grinch very, very nimbly, he took them one by one up the chimney.
Then he slunk into the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who's pudding. He took the roast beef. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You're a mean one. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel. Mr. Grinch, you're a bad banana.
Mr. Grinch,
With the greasy black peel. You're a bottle. You got termites in your smile. You have all the sweetness of a seasick crocodile.
Mr. Grinch,
You're a flower,
and you don't have none.
I wouldn't touch you with a 39 and a half foot pole. You're a monster. Your heart's an empty hole.
You got garlic in your soul.
You got garlic in your soul. Autumn smiles, homie, I turn up, frown. Autumn decoration, down. You can ask Max, I don't play around. Ayo. Who is this mean fellow with his skin all green and his teeth all yellow? What you so mad for? Halloween come around and we ain't knocking at your door, man.
Mr. Grinch, you're mad. You spoil everybody when you're mad. Mr. Grinch.
Who is this mean fellow with his skin all green and his teeth all yellow? What you so mad for? Halloween come around and we ain't knocking at your door.
Then he took the food and he stuffed it up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. And so the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and he saw a small who, little Cindy Lou who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny who daughter who got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch, and she said, Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? But, you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
Santa Claus, why?
Tell me why you cried and why you lied to me. Tell me why you cried and why you lied to me. Well, I gave you everything I had, but you left me sitting on my own. Did you have to treat me oh so bad? All I do is have my head and moan. Tell me why you cried and why you lied to me. Tell me why you cried and why you lied to me.
And the fear bored the child, and he patted her head. And the fear bored the child, and he patted her head. Then he made her a drink, and he sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney, and he stuffs the tree up. And the last thing he took was the log from their fire.
Then he went up the chimney himself, that old liar. He left nothing on the wall but some hooks and some wire.
And the fear
And that one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. And he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. It was 1/4 dawn, all of the Who's still abed, all of the Who's still snooze when he packed up his sled. He packed up their presents, their ribbons, their wrappings, their tinsel, their trimmings, their trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's, he grinchiously hummed. They now know that no Christmas will come.
Cry, baby. Cry, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cry, baby. Why you so? Why you so? Why you so sad? Cry, baby. Cry, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cry, baby. Won't you come back? Won't you come back?
That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused. Then the Grinch
And that one speck of food that he left in the house.
hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused. Then the Grinch put his hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low. Then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, the sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so. But it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or another, it came just the same.
Welcome Christmas, come this way. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome, welcome home. Welcome, welcome Columbus. Christmas Day is in our grasp. So long as we have hands to clasp. Welcome Christmas, bring your cheer. Welcome all who's far and near. Welcome Christmas, come this way. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome Christmas, come this way. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome, welcome, Columbus. Welcome, welcome, Columbus. Christmas Day is in our grasp. So long as we have hands to clasp. Welcome Christmas, come this way. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day.
And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet stuck in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And then he puzzled for hours till his puzzler was sore. But then he came to a thought he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas means something much, much more.
favorite time of the year. It's Christmas. We get presents, decorate the Christmas tree, and lots of other things. Let's sing about it. Let's go! It's my favorite time of year. Everyone is happy. We'll decorate the Christmas tree. We're so excited, waiting for our presents underneath the Christmas tree. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Yeah! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Yeah! Singing carols everywhere, like jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle all the way. We're spreading love and happiness, 'cause Christmas time is here. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Yeah! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Yeah! And even if you don't get a present, you can share a smile. You can share a smile. Merry Christmas to all our friends, and a happy, happy, happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Yeah! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Yeah! Merry Christmas from Kunda and friends. Make sure to have fun this Christmas and share love and happiness with everyone. See you again next time. Bye-bye.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say, the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the moment his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light.
And he brought back toys and food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. Roast beast.
Wouldn't it be nice if Santa were here too? Whispered one of the citizens of Who. He would love to see the Grinch's change of heart, and now he has made a brand new start. As the Who's continued their mega feast, they heard a commotion from the east. followed by sounds of hooves on the roof. With smiles on their faces, they needed no further proof.
The doors flew open and Santa rushed in, hugging the Grinch like they were old friends. The room erupted in song and dance because the Grinch had been given a second chance. A second chance.
Hey Santa, 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 hey Santa. When are you going to Atlanta? Can I hitch a ride with you, old man? My gal lives in Dixieland. Santa, don't bring me any toys, just bring my baby and a bottle of joy. Maybe just a taste for Uncle Roy. We all know Santa is a good old boy. Can you bring along a bottle of Peppermint schnapps? The trumpet player is really tops. I got no time for holiday shops, 'cause I got a man that's really hot. Santa, don't bring me any toys, just bring my baby and a bottle of joy. Maybe just a taste for Uncle Roy. We all know Santa is a good old boy. Hey Santa, 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 hey Santa. But are you going to Atlanta? Can I hitch a ride with you, old man? My gal lives in Dixieland. Don't wanna leave my comfy cozy. My baby's lips are hot and rosy. What's my name now? Ain't you nosy? I like a little kiss now, I suppose it. Hot butter rum, when you keep hollering now, you better come. 7 come 11, 7 come 11. Baby just died and gone to heaven. Who? Where? Baby hollering now, you better come. 7 come 11, yeah. 7 come 11. Baby just died and gone to heaven. Hey Santa, hey Santa, hey Santa. Hey Santa, 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 hey Santa. But are you going to Atlanta? Can I hitch a ride with you, old man? 'Cause my gal lives in Dixieland.